don't know.
255-0500.
I want to laugh so hard. I'm probably gonna start crying.
Hello, you've reached the Thrift company located at 1449B 4th Street between Broadway and Santa Monica Boulevard. If this message doesn't answer all of your questions, please call 310-255-0501 to reach a real person during store hours. We buy, sell, and trade women's and men's used and new clothing.
Let's try calling the real person number.
True.
310-255. What was it?
0501.
Thank you for calling Crossroads in Santa Monica. This is Kiara.
Hi, is a manager in store right now?
Yeah, can I ask who's calling?
My name's Juliana.
Okay. But was there a particular reason for the call?
Yes, a complaint.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you. Bitch, you bet your ass y'all gonna fuck up. Y'all gonna get fucked up.
Oh my god. I'm so ready for this.
Shut up, don't make me laugh during the phone call because I will lose it. Bitch, he gon' get it, be the manager.
Bitch, he gon' get it, be the manager.
I remember his voice. We're on mute, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not like you call people idiot when I'm not muted or hung up.
Hi, thank you so much for holding. This is Anne. How can I help you?
Hi, so my roommate and I went to the store today to sell some clothing, and we had a very unpleasant experience with one of the employees, and yeah, both of us have worked in customer service, her in the food industry and me in retail, and we really think that the way that your employee treated us was unacceptable. He gave us looks, he looked us both over, he looked at our clothes in a very picky manner. When he was holding the clothing, he acted like he didn't want to touch it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm glad that you called. I do really appreciate phone calls like this because it is definitely our goal to make sure that everyone has a good experience while they're here. I'm so sorry. I'm just finishing up with a customer. Would you mind holding for just a moment?
Okay.
I just have to pay him out really quick, and then I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
At least she was nice about the phone call thing, right?
Yeah.
All the dude literally stood there,
You should
leaned
hand
on the
the phone.
wall.
I'll tell her about what happened, the phone thing.
Okay.
With the guy. Or you can, like, talk first. Be like, I'm gonna hand the phones. Okay, whatever. Sorry.
I'll tell her, yeah. She's gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
I just can't get over that. It's like...
I'm so triggered.
I've experienced, like, bad customer service before, but sometimes I always think it's just me. Like, oh, maybe it's just me. Like, maybe they weren't actually that mean. But, like, now knowing that you
He was disrespectful. He was just...
He really was. He was very dismissive, and...
He gave attitude, too.
He really did. I was literally watching you the entire time, watching your encounter with him, and I was like, oh, shit, I don't want to go up to him. Like, I really don't. He didn't even fold things.
Oh, yeah. He just shoved it in there.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm so sorry, hon. I appreciate you holding.
So...
Hello? Hi.
Yeah, hi. So yeah, that was... I only had a few items. I had 3 items. And I know one of them was really... It had, like, part of it was worn out, but the other 2, one of them I had never even worn, and he said there was a tear in it. And the other one, he kind of really didn't even look at it, because I saw one of the other employees helping another customer who wanted to sell, and she spent a good amount of time looking at one single shirt. He just glanced over the item. It was a pair of pants. He just glanced over it and put it down. And I just felt like he wasn't even actually looking to see if it was in a good state to resell it. So that was what happened to me. My roommate had an even worse experience, and I watched it happen. So I'm just gonna let her tell you what happened with her.
Sure.
Hello. So my roommate was the first one to attempt to sell her clothing, and then I came up next, and I had a pretty good sized bag full of clothing, and then another separate bag full of like miscellaneous purses and a wallet. And off the bat, just as she said, he didn't really glance at the clothing for like a good amount of time. He just kind of like picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. And I mean, I didn't really mind that aspect of it, but the phone rang, and he kind of paused as if he was like anticipating to see if anyone else would answer it. And without a word, he just left. He left to pick up the phone, and he was on the phone with another customer, and he didn't really acknowledge me. He came back, and he obviously did not choose anything from my bag of clothing, and he just shoved all the clothing back in my bag without folding it. He did not acknowledge me once. He didn't say like, "Oh, sorry, like I didn't accept your clothing because of this, this, and this." He literally just called the next customer's name to be called up, and just I don't know. I just felt very dismissed. I've never experienced that before. Like I feel like he should have at least just said something, and not just dismiss me. So it was very disappointing to experience, especially since it was our first time there. So now we just have a really negative view of that store.
Sure. Like I said, I told your roommate I really do appreciate these phone calls because it gives me the feedback that I can follow up with my team, and we can better ourselves. Um, I'm definitely going to do my part and follow up with the buyer. We only have one male worker, so I know exactly who it is. And I do truly apologize for your experience. I never want anyone to leave our store unhappy. And, in the future, I would just, if you can, grab a manager because I would love to address it in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I could look through your items myself and be able to, see if there's anything that we would buy and be able to address it more in the moment. But I'm for sure going to do the follow-up on my end.
Mm-hmm.
What were your guys' names? I just wanted to take some notes down.
Our names were Kristen, KRISTEN, and Juliana, JULIANA.
Okay, fantastic. And did you guys sell anything today, or?
No, we did not.
Everything was given back to you. Okay. I mean, I would invite you to come back into the store. I would love to help you. I'd love to meet you in person and offer you guys some coupons because I never want to lose sellers or customers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have talked to service before, but
we
are really all about customer service, and I really hope that you would try us again so that we can give you a better impression of what we're really all about. Would you guys be open to maybe setting up an appointment with me so I could look through your items for you?
Yes, please. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm here all day tomorrow and most of the day on Saturday. I'm off on Sundays and Mondays, and then I'll be back in my store on Tuesday. So there's no rush. I don't, I'm sure you guys have other plans, but if you could make it in the next couple days, or maybe we could set something up for next week.
Okay. Yeah, I might stop by either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll see, but we really do appreciate your feedback. We just had like a really bad experience. We were like, we keep thinking about it, and we're just like, we just had like high hopes because everyone always talks about it, and it was just disappointing to see that.
I totally understand, and as I said, that's the exact opposite of how we want our customers to feel. Our whole company is based on customer service and making sure that our customers are really excited and really happy when they are here. And I feel really awful for you that you guys have had this going on all day. But I do appreciate you calling, and I really appreciate the feedback so that we can better ourselves.
Thank you. I'm gonna hand the phone back.
All right. Well, yeah, we just wanted to call and try to talk to someone and let you know what had happened.
Yeah, like I said, I would be happy to offer you guys some coupons for our store. I hope that you guys can come in. Um, my name is Anne. I'm the store manager here. If you can make it in, if you want to set up an appointment, that would be great. But if you make it in, please ask for me. I would love to meet you, and I would love to offer you some coupons.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we'll see if we can make it tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll just ask for you.
Okay, that would be great. Kristen and Juliana, I sincerely apologize, and I hope to see you both very soon.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
He is so gonna fucking get it.
Shit.
When she
She's
said
like, I
this,
know exactly.
I was, oh boy, you done fucked up. You done fucked
It
up.
honestly seemed like she was weary of him too. It's not like she was like, oh, I know he would never do that. She was just like, oh god, like I know who it is.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Come up with some excuse. He'll be like, their clothes were trash anyways. Bitch, I had Kate Spade in there. It was not trash.
What are we gonna do if she asks to see my clothes? Which my dumbass left at Forever 21.
I already did it. Oh well, whatever. I'll just give you some of my clothes and be like, yeah, these are my clothes.
What if he's there? He's gonna be like, that is not what she brought in.
Yeah, he didn't even look at your clothes. He would barely remember.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. But wow.
Wow, that was a heavy experience. This curl of hair is bothering
I think
me.
she knows. She knows that this may be a problem. Because she was...
What if he gets fired?
Good! I don't care if
Jesus.
he gets fired.
Okay.
Work at Popeyes or some shit. But...
Damn, son! Wow!
He probably won't get fired. He'll
Well,
obviously
who's
get
taking it?
reprimanded, but can't get fired.
Reprimanded, but... I'm so triggered. I cry. So today we went to a thrift store in Santa Monica. By we, I mean this little brat and I. And we had a very interesting experience. I'm sure Kristen would like to share some words.
Okay.
About... Oh, okay.
Okay. So, we go inside this thrift store, and from the moment we walk in, the guy working just looks both of us, like, up and down. He gives us once-overs. Like, first of all, that's rude. Like, keep that to yourself. Like, give us once-overs in your mind. Don't actually give them out. But anyways, okay. So we sign in on the stupid little iPad thing. And some Asian lady tries to cut us. And we're like...
For real!
like,
She hella tried to cut us.
Oh my god. Okay, but anyways. So he calls up Juliana first. And... Okay, I need an example here. This is a sock, okay? Let's say this is a pair of pants she was selling. Mind you, I'm just waving this around. They were like pretty, like, okay, she had Athleta, Adidas, and then this
Nike, the Nike shirt.
Nike, yeah, like all name brand stuff, workout stuff. Okay, so this sock is a piece of clothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna set down
clothing.
This is him picking up the clothing. He's like. Like, dead ass. Like, okay, that was a little exaggerated. But he would pick it up by, like, his, like, this. And he'd be like this. And he, the whole time, oh, shit. Let's talk about, the whole time, the expression on his face was just, like, disgust.
Jake!
That is the perfect word. So, yeah, he's very rude. And he said something to you about your pants, right? I couldn't really hear it correctly, but it sounded very rude.
It was when he opened the Athleta ones, because the Athleta ones had the wear right here.
Yeah.
Which I knew ahead of time. But he grabbed the Athleta pants, and the inside of them had like a... I don't know, it was like little fuzzies.
Yeah, when your thighs like rub together.
Yeah. That's what it was. He looked at it, and that when he looked at that one, since I was last, he said, okay, I'm going to have you take these back, because he said something about there being like tears in them.
I heard it was like pills. The little pills, right?
Pills.
Those are what they're called. No? Okay, well, anyways. Continue.
I don't know. He said something was wrong with them, basically. All three of them. The shirt I had never worn. It was a gift.
At least he told you that.
Yeah, and I don't know. It was weird. He was sketchy. Yeah, but your experience was worse.
Yeah, so I had more clothes than Juliana.
Yeah,
I
shit
had
ton.
a big tote bag full of clothes, and then a smaller bag full of. There were like 3 purses and a wallet in there. They weren't like 2 of them were Kate Spade purses, and then the wallet was Kate Spade, and then the bag was like 9 West or something. And they were in good condition. And the same thing with Juliana. He would just like glance at it for like a millisecond. And yeah. But the thing is, okay, the phone rang. He doesn't say a word. Okay. He contemplates. Like, I see it
No,
in his
he
face.
asked the other girl. He asked the girl who was, like, fixing something in the store window. He asked her, can you get that, please?
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And I guess she didn't. And he was like, okay, I'll take it. And he just walked away.
He just walked away from me. He took the phone call. Mind you, it was a long phone call, right? Would you say that was a long phone call?
That's the thing. It was a long phone call.
This is the thing. You can put people on hold. I get put on hold all the time because that person in store is your priority because they're in the store. That person on the other end of the line, it's not urgent. Like,
no, yeah, but like if you're the fact that he answered the phone call. He stood there for like a solid 5 to 10 minutes. And he was leaning on the wall like this with the phone. Like he got comfortable to take the fucking phone call.
Meanwhile, I was just standing there.
He didn't say a word to her.
No, but the thing is, he already knew that
he wasn't going to take anything.
He just left me standing there. He didn't say like, sorry, I'm not going to take anything. Like, I probably wouldn't have taken offense. Well, I still would have, but he left me waiting there, and at one point, I just, like, grabbed my stuff, and I was like, you know what, like, we're gonna leave.
You pushed it back into the bag, because he didn't even bother folding it. He just shoved it in there.
Literally no order whatsoever. Just shoved it back in there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to fold it. Not even fold, just at least put it back neatly. You don't have to fold
it. Yeah,
he
he just, like, grabbed a pile of it and shoved it in there.
Yeah. He came back, like I said, he didn't say, like, yeah, I'm not gonna take any of those, whatever, like, I'm gonna have you take these back. He just literally called the next customer.
Yeah, just went to the computer, said the next person who was selling, and
I was just like, wow, okay.
I was triggered because I have 2 to 3 years of customer service experience, and I've worked at a cheap store, and I've worked at a luxury brand, and that is not the way you treat a customer, regardless of what store it is, regardless of what they're wearing, what they look like. Like, you just... that is not the way to treat a customer at all.
We just look young, I guess, so he probably wasn't expecting much from us.
Okay, well, now he's on the verge of losing his job, so...
That's true.
I mean, clearly we're not as dumb as he thought.
The moment... I don't know if you noticed, but from the moment we walked in, I kind of already knew he was judgy. He just didn't look very personable. Oh my god. They probably bought something from that Asian lady.
Most likely. She's already a seller. She's already sold with them before. But see, that's the other thing that gets me. There was another employee who was taking, she was taking, what do you call them? Items from the other lady. And she spent a solid, 2 to 5 minutes looking at one shirt. One shirt. This dude lifted up our clothes, turned it around, turned it back around, put it down.
He didn't even do that with
didn't even, look down at the length of the pants. Nothing. Dude didn't do shit.
The thing is, I was pissed because these clothes are in good condition. And they're, not, super name brand clothing, but, good brands like Topshop. My jeans were from Topshop. There was clothing from, Forever 21, H&M, Victoria's Secret, Pink, and...
I was upset about the Kate Spade. Those are legit good purses.
And you saw them on display, too. I don't know if you saw
them. No,
I
didn't see them on display.
There were a lot of Kate Spade on display.
I'm also upset that he didn't tell you a why. He didn't even say a why.
He didn't say why. He just put it down, and I was like, okay.
Bitch got me triggered.
I honestly, do you want to go back there with me and we will
And cut him? Yes.
like no, she can bring him into the room and we will like tell him to his face like exactly what he did if he tries to tell the manager that we were probably at fault. Like,
I'm gonna be like, oh hell nah, baby boy, that is not what happened at all.
we are going to go back. I'm done too. Your phone has better service though.
You just get the fuck out.
Sorry, but your phone has better service, so maybe we should do. Down a time. Oh God. Why did you do that?
You look dead. What the fuck? Your face is so like. I can't even keep it like that for long. Do you even know what you're doing?
It's out of style. I said workout on my side 5 times in a row. Anyways, so like, okay, this is a piece of clothing. Okay, this bitch is about to choke. Pause. Wait, I don't know how to pause it. Okay, she's okay. And she's leaving. Are you okay? Okay, this bitch dying over here on live camera.
Your camera, bitch!
And she throws the water bottle.
Oh my god.
She's currently crying against the door.
I can't breathe. We're good.
We're good.
Continuing.
We're continuing. Wait, I forgot where it was. Okay, it's like,
What'd you say for my season out of 10?
strawberry milkshake.
I said soda. And you didn't count, so I win, bitch. Okay, continuing.
Anyways. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
We're good.
We good.
We good.
We good.
Continuing.
Okay.
But when he...
Oh my god. Continue. This bitch.
I got it. Hold on.
Okay. Get your life together.
I'm not a dog. Don't
You have
pet
3
me.
seconds. Bitch, I will pet you if I want to.
Bitch, did you just call me bitch?
Oh my god, your face is so warm. Love you.
I'm done. Okay. Anyway, yeah. No, he